welcome everybody to our very first Hookup on Music album review, where we're going to take a couple minutes and break down a brand new album that was released recently. And well, let's get started right here, right now, with this brand new Metallica album that was released this past Friday, April 14th. The album, 72 Seasons. And right here on our screen is the album cover. And all of it's, well, depends on how you look at it, glory. Very diverse cover, I would say. Definitely. This is the 11th studio album by Metallica. As per the last two albums, it is Robert Trujillo on the bass, along with longtime members Kirk Hammett on lead guitar, Lars Ulrich on drums, and James Hetfield on vocals and guitar. And those are the main players. The producer of this album is Greg Fidelman, who had produced their last album, 2016's Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And well, we're picking right up where that is with the same producer, some of the same tricks. You know, it's a band. You know, it's a band that has lasted for a long time. Albums like Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Justice for All, Master of Puppets, the most famous Black Album, the always, well, could start an argument, the Load, Reload, Garage Inc. You got that great, or lack thereof, great snare on Saint Anger. You've got the Welcome Back album that, a lot of people seem to enjoy. And that is the next album by this band. And, let's just, before we dig into what that album is, when Saint Anger came out really quick, they were a band that had been, going through some things. Bassist Jason Newsted had just left, and they wanted to kind of do some different sounding stuff. Well, you know what ends up happening is it didn't quite work out for the fan base, and that's why they released Death Magnetic, produced by Rick Rubin. Great album. And that led them to Hardwired to Self-Destruct, which was pretty much in the title right there. They sounded like a band ready to just fast, energetic, which brings us to this album that just came out this past Friday, 72 Seasons. We're going to break down the tracks here, okay, one by one. You know, and we're going to kind of see how each little clip plays, and we'll go through it. So the very first track here on the album is the title cut, 72 Seasons. Right there. That is, you can see it. They're fast, they're heavy on that first track. And I got to be honest with you, I really enjoy the first track. I think it gets the album going, especially if you're looking at this yellow and you don't really know what to make of it, the cover and everything else involved. Definitely worth getting started there on that title cut, 72 Seasons. That was that right there. From that, they go into a song called Shadows Follow. Honestly, good track. It sounds like something off the Black Album. With some of that, let's hear some Black Album, and that track's pretty good. I mean, you be the judge. You take a listen to it. Not a terrible track. From there, we go into a song with when I saw the title of this, it kind of sticks out at you. The song's called "Screaming Suicide." I honestly got to say that's a pretty cool track. The guitar's pretty awesome in there. Hear a lot of people talking about the album, and they're always constantly talking about, James's vocals. And I think, that one right there, I think he does a good job. And I think that song is really good. And I think it's one of the stronger tracks on the album. From there, we kind of, a couple tracks here in a row. This one right here, Sleepwalk My Life Away. Cool bass. That bass is what kind of starts that song off going. And again, getting more Black Album vibes, which at this point, okay, the first Black Album vibe is pretty good. This one, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this track. Not one of my favorites, not awful, not terrible, but I definitely think it's not one of the stronger ones on the album. And this leads into track 5, You Must Burn. Okay, that is another Black Album sounding song, in my opinion. And that's, again, you start to see a little bit of a pattern here in the last couple songs, which kind of is a little bit different than the last couple albums. Not to say that's okay. If you like that, please turn it up loud. That's what we always say. I personally think it's an okay track. Another one that is kind of, we're starting to get the album a little bit going in a different direction. But let's hit this next track. Probably one of my favorite tracks on the album, which was the first lead-off single, and that's Lux Eterna. Really fast, real heavy. I've heard people compare it to some Motorhead. Really good. That one is really definitely worth checking out. Track 7, Crown of Thorns. Not a barbed wire. I'm very about thorns. You don't have to hear much to hear again a little bit more of some influences from earlier years, maybe even a little bit of Load on that one. I don't know. That one was not another one of my favorites. This is Tasting Light. Okay, well, we're getting a little faster here. All right, okay, Chasing Light. Check it out. Now we're starting to get a little bit. Let's hear if Darkness Had a Sun, track 9. I think this one's probably my least favorite track on the album because it kind of reminds me of Reload. And that's not always a good thing. And when I heard this one was released as a single and I heard it, I was starting to be like, ooh, what's this going to be like? But these last 3 tracks are where I think the album really, really, really gets going. This is probably where I wish they just released these 3 tracks in a row. Number 10, Too Far Gone. Too Far Gone is really, really good. I think that one is really, really heavy. Next up. I like this one's heavy too. Room of Mirrors. Definitely worth checking out. Played really loud. I played it really loud. But to kind of end it here is this last track here. I want to play this one. Lots of stuff going on in that last track. One of the best ones on the album. It's called Inamorata. Really, really awesome. I love long Metallica songs, and that one's one of their longest. It's 11 minutes and 10 seconds. So honestly, the band puts a lot of work into this. Is it their best album? No. Does it kick butt? Yeah. If you're looking for something to pump you up, yeah. If you're looking to critique something, maybe stay away. But if you're just looking to rock and have a good time and love Metallica, please check out Metallica 72 Seasons. And please keep checking us out. We do really, really, really appreciate it, everybody here at the Penguin Sadistic Studios. You can check me out. I am the Sugar Baggy Tony. Hello. And also, you can find me on the Hookup on Music, and you can find the Hookup on Music on Twitter and Instagram. So, everybody, please, 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 please have a good weekend. And please, 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 if you get a chance, at least those last 3 tracks of this album, I definitely think it's worth, definitely, if nothing more, your time. Take care, everybody. Keep on rocking.